Barbara, would you tell us a little bit about who you are and how you are connected to Grace and Kindred?
Okay. I'm Barbara Carroll, and I was a member of Grace Lutheran from like 2006, 2007 until like 2013, I think. I am a licensed clinical social worker, LCSW. When I first came to Grace, I was a barista, and I actually cleaned the church at that time for about 3 years. Yeah, and so that's how I came to Grace.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Grace Lutheran, before it became Kindred.
Mm-hmm. You were a part of launching Montrose Grace Place. Tell us a little bit about how that came to be.
The congregation had always wanted to, the congregation for years had been looking for a mission focus. They wanted to do something. They wanted to provide something to the neighborhood. And so at that point in time when I first got here, they were looking to put together what they called the mission discernment team. And I volunteered to be on that team. And so we spent a year just kind of analyzing, looking at the neighborhood, looking at the services that were already being given, looking at the needs, talking to business owners, what do you see as the needs in the community? It was very obvious that homelessness is an issue in this community. And so we asked a lady from the Coalition for the Homeless to come and talk to us. And we asked her, is there a group whose needs are not being met among the homeless? And she said, well, yeah, as a matter of fact, LGBT youth who are homeless are not being served because of, discrimination and, shelters not accepting them as they are, families not accepting them as they are, and that particularly the trans youth who, once they're on the streets, they really don't have a lot of options. And a lot of them go from bad to worse. And it's really, really, it's very dire. So, I was a homeless youth. And when this woman said homeless LGBT youth, it was like a light went on over my head. I suddenly became conscious that the Covenant House was just a couple of blocks down the street. And it was like, this is what I have to do, And so once we decided on the homeless youth program, they said, thank you to the mission discernment team. You've done a nice job. Now, who wants to be on the mission implementation team? And I was like, I do. And so we spent another year, laying the groundwork for the program, and opened the doors in June of 2010. And I was the director of operations for the first 3 years of the program. And after the first 3 years, I said, you know what? I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to make sure that I know what I'm doing, and I'm going to do, good things for people. And so I became a social worker. Woo!